Iran. I predicted this earlier today on the stream. I predicted this yesterday when I was talking about the whole Iran conflict, and I also predicted this on Saturday when the initial strike happened. I knew this situation would happen. I can't pretend like I support Donald J. Trump or other countries attacking Iran first. This is a retaliatory attack to the United States. Trump is our president. He is who we voted for. But we can't pretend that this man is perfect. He's making a lot of big mistakes right now. As predicted, Iran is attacking back United States military bases. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable situation. Unbelievable situation going on right now. Iran, as I predicted, is attacking American military bases in the Middle East, Qatar specifically. I predicted this Saturday night, and now it's coming true. This Monday evening / afternoon, depending on where you're coming from. Iran has attacked military bases of the United States in Qatar and the Middle East. What are your guys' thoughts? What are you thinking about this whole situation? Qatar has been attacked. Now, my only question for Qatar is, are they going to get involved in this whole situation in the Middle East? Some reports indicate that Qatar has been known to fund and supply help military organizations and terrorist organizations, basically. I wonder how this whole situation will play out. Now, I predicted the Iranian attacks on the United States military bases. If the U.S. attacked them first, I knew that they were going to retaliate just like they did with Israel. Now, the only question is what is going to happen next. I can't back Trump on this one. I can't back him. No U.S. service members have been injured or taken out by the Iranian strike. Fox citing U.S. official. Thank you for the information, Jonathan. I mean, not John, John Morrison. Thank you, man. Pin, subscribe. I want to pin this message, actually. But if I'm not mistaken, no Iranians have been taken out in the United States missile attacks. Apparently, there were 0 soldiers on that base. Fox News citing U.S. official. Tucker Carlson won the debate, in my opinion, but I don't really fully agree with everyone, either Tucker or Ted Cruz, but I definitely don't like Ted Cruz. Iran appears to coordinate its response as not to drag the United States more directly into the fight. Fox News. Thank you for that quote, John Morrison. What does everyone think about this whole situation going on? Iran has attacked United States military personnel base. Not one single person in the base. Well, from what I'm hearing from everyone, not one single person. Let me know, guys. Subscribe to me. Hit the like and subscribe button. To be fair, I don't think one Iranian person died in our strikes on their nuclear facilities. And Iran coordinated attacks that's on U.S. air bases in Qatar, with the Qatar government giving advance notice to minimize casualties. Officials claimed Iran symbolically needed to strike back. No missile hit the base, all shot down. It was evacuated 2 days ago. Thank you, John Morrison. Hit the like and subscribe button if you're new here. Drop a super chat if you have anything you want me to talk about, discuss, or debate. Super chats are much appreciated. To save face. Absolutely right. They're trying to save face. They evacuated the nuclear facilities in Iran months ago. Yo, sup, man? How you doing? I have one, but thank you very much. If you want me to talk about the Industrial Revolution and its quote-unquote consequences, gotta drop a super chat, my man. The Democrats are angry. They're angry in chat. I'm enjoying the sunset, man. Thank you very much. Hello, Germany. I don't speak Serbian. Sorry, my friend. Beautiful sunset. Thank you very much, man. Someone drop me a super chat. Let me know what your thoughts are. Much appreciated, guys. This whole situation is going down very interesting. I don't know Montenegrin. Sorry, my friend. I don't know the local language. But shout out Montenegro, as you can see. That's where we are here. I hope you hit the like and subscribe button, Sadva. It's a song about a place you're at, lol. Well, I would love to hear the song. If you're on Discord, add me. I got a link in the bio. The sky looks amazing. Thank you, brother. Sending love, pro. Thank you very much. Bro. Thank you very much. This whole situation is very interesting. So I guess first, the United States military attacked Iran's nuclear facilities. They evacuated the Iranians months ago. I haven't heard about any casualties dying there. And now, the United States evacuated their troops out of the Qatari military base, and the Qatari government gave them a heads up, apparently. This is about regime change. You know Iranian history for the last 75 years? Interesting question. I don't know the entire history, but I do know that they started to get the Islamic regime in about the 1970s, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the entire history of the Iranian government. Do you? Please educate us. Let us know how much you know, since you know everything. Harris supporter. Interesting, Liam. Interesting. Hit the like and subscribe button. If anyone wants to drop me a super chat or talk about a specific subject, I would really appreciate some super chats, guys. Or some super stickers, whatever you want to do. Much love. I don't think there's going to be a draft when no Iranian soldiers died and no United States military soldiers died either. Gas was basically almost $8 a gallon under President Joe Biden. Well, you're a liberal leftist. I paid much over 4 under President Joe Biden. A lot over 4. There's no draft since the Vietnam War. Americans majority voted for Trump. Millions more people voted for Trump than Harris. What are you talking about? Worry about your own country. I support ending all wars. You don't speak for Americans with a name like that. Drop some super chats, guys, would be much appreciated. We're talking about the whole Iranian-U.S. conflict situation. As some of you may know, Iran has recently attacked Qatar, where there's a U.S. military base. But no United States citizens or Army people have died. Air Force people. parade was not empty, and Trump got millions of more votes for him than Harris. Why are you lying? The No Kings protest was empty. I'm interested in learning. I'm interested in talking about different subjects and topics. Someone drop a super chat. I take requests. Another lie from the Democrats. There wasn't even 1 million people at the No Kings protest. Nowhere close. Not even nationwide. I support America. And you counted millions of people? Wow, I didn't know you could count that high. I know lots of people that are at the No Kings protest. They said there's almost as many counter-protesters as actual protesters. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. We're really close to 6,000 subscribers. Patriot Party. Not once did the parade mention it was his birthday, and he sat on the bleachers. Great point, man. Someone drop a super chat if you have any comments, anything you want me to read out loud or say or discuss or talk about. I'm taking all requests. The Democrats don't have anything to give. I'm not in America right now. I'm traveling abroad. I don't like war. I don't approve of Trump bombing Iran or Israel bombing Iran. The Democrats are extra mad today. How was the interview earlier? I missed it. It was great. It's still on the channel if you want to check it out. Leftists, Democrats, liberals, whatever you want to call yourself. You're all pretty much one giant party. Demon rats in chat. What are my thoughts on Tucker Carlson versus Ted Cruz? Well, I never liked Ted Cruz, so of course I'm always going to side with Tucker Carlson. But if you want me to talk about the whole situation in depth, super chat, super chat, super chat. Shout out my channel. I follow Tucker Carlson. I know he wasn't a fan of the escalation. The Democrats are mad and I love it. You're increasing the viewership. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. We're so close to 6,000 subscribers. How many times I gotta say I don't support the Iran war? How many times? How many times do I gotta say it? How many times? Trump 2028. Hit the like, subscribe button. Drop a super chat. Such a lovely sky. Yep. Truly. Just because I'm making you cry and freak out doesn't mean I'm rage baiting. Xbox or PS5? Xbox. I just started live streaming, but thank you. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. I feel safer, Devin. Lib's mad that the oil prices are down. Absolutely. Absolutely, they're mad. Am I in Turkey? No. You can guess again. Should we watch some news? I think we should watch some latest news updates. Hit the like and subscribe button. If anyone wants to request any news stations or videos to play and discuss and talk about, just drop a super chat. I'm all for it. Close to Turkey, it's in the Balkans, I'll say that much. No, America first, even over Trump. I don't support him warring with Iran. It's close to Croatia. To the center of what? My city? Serbia isn't on the water. I don't know if they're just joking or trolling. Yes, I've been to the city center many times before. I'm good. How are you? Drop a like and subscribe button. It's near Greece. It's not Kosovo either. Super chats are always needed, brother. We're pulling in lots of super chats daily. I appreciate everybody that drops a super chat. But we haven't had one in a while. You can be my mod and ban spammers? Should I trust you to be my mod? I have one, Dark Matters. But if you keep with your stupid comments, I'll ban you. And I know how much you love watching my channel because you watch it every day. Okay, I'll put you as a moderator. We'll see how you do. Bless you, brother. Thank you for subscribing. I get a million questions of why I support Trump. It's way easier to ask, why don't you support Trump? Patriots, thank you, brother, thank you. If anyone wants to drop a super chat, you're welcome to drop a super chat. Hello, I'm new here. Welcome, Mom. It's not rage baiting. Just because you're getting pissed off doesn't mean it's rage baiting. Do I golf? No, I don't. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Where are you coming from, Shad, Washington? Shad, Washington, where are you coming from? I'm just curious. Washington, D.C. Very nice. Very nice. How is it over there in Washington? How's the weather? Hope you're having a good Monday. What's happening here? Oh, shout out Costa Rica. What's happening here? Well, the whole situation with Iran bombing United States military bases in Qatar. But from what I hear, no one has died. No military personnel was killed. Just like in the whole U.S. bombing Iran situation. It's supposed to be symbolic, according to the news networks. Symbolic retaliation since no one died. But then again, I don't support America bombing other countries first. Did Trump really say he's not striking back now? I don't know if I believe that. My predictions for the future is that Trump strikes Iran again. I think it's more they tried to attack, but they aren't the brightest. Well, I guess not, because no United States soldiers died when they attacked. So I guess they flopped pretty badly. Iran hollered at Qatar before they fired 6 to 10 missiles at the base. All projectors were intercepted with no casualties. Amazing, brother, amazing. Do I think it will be at the home front? Well, as of now, my predictions are no, but I do think the United States will retaliate. Even though people died, they will still retaliate. If Trump does that, that would be World War III. I don't know about that. Will there be a draft? No, but if you guys have any more questions you want me to answer over and over and over again, please drop a super chat. It would be much appreciated. Stop spamming, please. We have a really nice moderator in chat. He's being kind with you guys. Hit the like and subscribe button if you guys have anything you want me to talk about, debate, or discuss about this Iran-USA situation, any politics, anything like that. Just drop me a super chat. If you have any questions about my personal life, any questions about the military, I'll answer everything. Super chat, though, please. I read everything out loud and I discuss it. Super chats always stand out more than other chats. Oil up, Diddy. The Diddycrats. Speed. I don't like KSI. Well, no declaration of war has been made yet, so I don't know what you're talking about. You're back in my channel again, playlist. You spend a lot of time watching me, huh? That's interesting. What state am I from? That's an interesting question. The great state of Florida. I know the Democrats are going to say, oh, Florida, that makes sense, Florida. Thank you, TJ, for the super chat. Much appreciated. Shout out Canada. I can see that's where you're from. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to talk about, TJ, please let me know. Welcome back, Evolved Monkey. Alabama. Shout out the great state of Alabama, but I'm not from there. Hit the like and subscribe button. I don't support the movement of LGBTQ, but I don't think anything's wrong with gay people. They can do whatever they like. Shout out Southern Mississippi. Hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get some super chats moving in chat. Much appreciated. If there's anything you guys want me to read out loud or discuss or talk about, just let me know. You're in a cult, Bubba. You're in a cult. You're in a cult, Bubba. Cult. I don't care about trans people. They can do whatever they want. I just don't want transgenderism in kids' cartoons, and I don't want men in women's sports or men in women's bathrooms. Simple as that. We can't put these homosexuality, transgenderism in kids' cartoons. We can't put any type of sexuality in kids' cartoons. It's absolutely ridiculous that they're pushing this and this kind of kid stuff. Do you guys know Bahrain? Yeah, I know Bahrain. I have a friend that's from there. Or not from there, but has lived there for some time. Hail Trump, the supreme dictator. You ever watch iCarly? Yeah, that show is amazing. Why? What about that show? Relationships are okay, but sexuality and promoting sexuality and promoting homosexuality and any kinds of relationships that aren't family-oriented relationships, traditionally, I don't think should be in kids' cartoons. I'm sorry. We got to protect the kids. No spamming. Moderator, you know what to do to this guy. Yep, that's right. Everyone send the super chat. This guy needs a haircut. I'm actually going to get a haircut this week. All right, I warned you, no spamming, buddy. Yeah, iCarly isn't suitable for kids either, in my personal opinion. Diddycrats in chat. Someone drop me a super chat, guys. Let me know if there's any subjects, discussions, anything you want me to talk about in general. But we got to protect the kids. No homosexuality or transgenderism in the kids' cartoons. I'm sorry. I didn't see your question, but if there's anything you want me to answer, you can drop a super chat. That's exactly why I say drop a super chat, because it stands out above all the other chats. Like, that's the whole purpose of a super chat. I'm a slow reader, guys. I can't read all these comments flying by all the time. But if you have something specifically you want me to talk about, you can drop a super chat. How about Iran? The whole situation is very interesting. I think the United States will retaliate. Thank you, moderator. Thank you. Not spamming. No spamming allowed. I never said we didn't start it. I condemn the United States for starting this. I don't agree with it. I didn't cough, I sneezed. Hit the like and subscribe button. Someone drop a super chat. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Much appreciated. Let me know what you think about the whole war and the situation going on. Would be much appreciated. Empathy sometimes can be a weakness, absolutely. That's an interesting question, though. I'll pin that comment. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you. Unless you have a really, really good comment, most of the time they just get skipped over, to be realistic. But even if you don't have a comment, even if it's just something you want to say, I'll read it out loud, loud and proud. Or if you guys want to see some news, let me know. But according to many sources I'm hearing, no United States Army troops have died in the Iranian conflict so far. So big ups to the commander-in-chief for that one. Because they use sad stories and pictures to influence your opinion. It's called propaganda. Exactly. That's all the mainstream media does. It doesn't matter if it's Fox or if it's CNN. Shrek or The Incredibles? Woof, that's a hard question. Well, I really hate Shrek 5, and I like the most recent Incredibles movie. But I really think Shrek is better, but Shrek 4 and Shrek 5, Shrek 5 is going to be horrible. Are you a pirate? Army matey. Oh my god, a regular Trump supporter. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. Drop me some super chats. Once again, is Trump capping? Capping about what? Term limits. Guess what, term limits? FDR ran 4 terms. Maybe we'll get Trump for 4 terms. Someone already did drop me one, and I really appreciate that. Nobel Peace Prize, yes. Pakistan, has nominated Donald J. Trump for a peace prize for ending the conflicts between Pakistan and Israel. Very interesting, right? Thank you, moderator. You're doing a great job. I agree with that comment, Frank, but if you want me to talk in depth about the whole capitalism and imperialism, Drop a super chat. No, I mean India and Pakistan. I'm Pakistani, by the way. Shout out to Pakistanians. Guys, I predicted this. Yep, that's exactly what I said at the beginning of the stream. I predicted that they would retaliate against Donald J. Trump. We got racist Democrats in chat. You're glad India and Pakistan stopped their escalations. Me too. They're both nuclearized nations. Capitalism has always favored the hardworking, creative innovators of the world over anything else. Hi, Alex. Would the U.S. be better without Dems? Probably. I agree with you. I hope the U.S. sees some relaxation. You're welcome. I haven't seen any cuts to Medicare or Medicaid. Sup, Cora, I think that's how you say it. Sup, Cora. Weenie Hut Jr.'s up in here. Abso-freaking-lutely, man. Super chat to that. I don't think joining a foreign war is a good thing, no. I mean, I don't know how many times I have to say it. I'm kind of sick of repeating myself 500 times about that. I don't support us fighting in Israel's war. I said it multiple times. I support the president, but I don't support everything he does. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with the Democrats? Yes, Trump is wrong for starting foreign wars, but it's also a really good military strategy. But we still shouldn't be escalating conflicts. The Democrats. Strategic strikes, absolutely, but I don't think it's right. They don't know how to be honest. It's a good military strategy, absolutely. I can support it and say it's a good military strategy at the same time. You never heard that before, huh? MAGA tears. The Democrats have been crying every single day since Trump became president. Hillary or Bernie? Probably Bernie, surprisingly. Every president in U.S. history has given countless lies. Fun fact. If you want any more shout outs or you want any more highs, please drop a super chat. Hell no, I don't believe in banning the AR-15. I'm super pro-gun, super pro-Second Amendment. I think there's already too many state and federal restrictions on firearms. Those all go against the Second Amendment. Democrats are mad. Democrats are broke. They can't donate to Super Chat. They don't even got $1 to spare because they're collecting government welfare. Thank you, Evan. There's no way to stop shootings from happening. Even with countries that don't have legal firearms, they still have shootings. Austin, you don't have anything to give. We all know that. I have not heard about the new spy plane, A-12 Blackbird. We back. Hit the like and subscribe button, drop some super chats. How many knife crimes in the EU versus the US? That's another great comparison. What's up, brother? How you doing? Christian, if you can't afford to spare anything, then it's okay. You don't got to drop a super chat. I'm just saying, if you want your comments to stand out, you want me to talk about something or debate something or support the channel, you can drop a super chat. That's pretty much it. You don't have to. No one's forcing you to. You can like and subscribe. I appreciate that just as much. If you don't have any dollars to spare, you don't have to super chat. How's Mexico doing with the no gun laws? Great point, friend. Well, I'm not taking off the hat for $1, so that's not happening. If you want me to take off the hat, super chat like 20 bucks. What do I think about Palestine? I want the war to stop. I want us to stop funding foreign wars. What do I think about Mexico as a whole? Well, it has beautiful people and beautiful locations, but very high crime and organized criminals. I wouldn't say it's rich versus poor. I would say it's working versus non-working. The majority of Americans voted for Donald J. Trump, just so you guys are all clear. My favorite country is the United States. My favorite state is Florida. Trump got over 50%, the majority of votes. Millions of Americans more voted for Trump than Harris. Don't spread lies because you're upset that you lost the election. He didn't win just by the Electoral College. He won the popular vote. If you didn't vote, that's not my problem. But Trump got millions of more votes than Harris. I believe it was around 8 to 15 million more votes for Trump than Harris. Trump got over 50%. There's no third party that got a lot of votes. It's only facts that Trump got like 10 million more votes than Harris. You can cry and whine about it all you want, but it wasn't even close. Absolutely true. Not even freaking close. Look at the electoral colleges. I think she didn't even get over like 210 in electoral colleges. I'm from Florida. Amen, brother. Hit the like and subscribe button. Listen, you can spin the percentages either way you want, but let's look at the actual vote numbers. Millions more voted for Trump than Harris. Millions more. So let's stop talking about the percentages for a second. Millions more voted for Donald J. Trump. Millions more. Term limits is mad. You're going to have Trump in 2028. Way more than 1 or 2 million people voted for Trump instead of Harris. Millions more. Try about 8 million. You lost the election. And why did Biden step down? Why did he step down again? Remind me, Democrats, why did Biden quit the election? Winning is winning, that's right. Rap or country music? I'll be honest, rap. I don't really like country music too much. To pardon his son, that's right. Biden pardoned his son last minute. You guys remember that? I'm sick of talking about January 6th. Almost every stream someone asks me about it, but no one wants to drop a super chat to talk about Jan 6th. Why did you delete Jacob's message about super chats? Who is my favorite YouTuber? Well, that's a hard question. I got lots of favorite YouTubers. If you want me to talk about Jan 6, drop a super chat. I gladly will. He didn't say anything rude to me. Jacob was being nice the entire time. The comment that says you deleted was, Jacob commented, if you guys have any questions, donate a super chat. And you deleted that comment. But it's okay. Maybe it was a mistake. Don't worry. If you want to interact with the channel, you got to drop super chats. That's the way it is, Will. I've already talked about this subject a million times. You can scroll through my videos and find it if you want to hear about it so badly. Did you block Jacob? Never block Jacob. He's a good guy. Never block Jacob, please. That's my only request. Well, don't put Jacob in timeout either. That man doesn't deserve it. Cry baby chat. Cry baby chat. Let them speak a little bit. Don't time any more people out. Please. Even if they drop hate comments, it's okay. It's affecting the overall views, my man. Pizza for USA. What's wrong with being on the spectrum? Yeah, let's let them talk for a little bit. Let the views raise up. I think when they're helping the algorithm, even with their dumb comments. And some haters will literally watch for hours and hours and hours on end. How big are you in the war? What does that even mean? I'm not an Israel war lover, but nice try. If you guys want to see my wig, drop a super chat. Zane, your comment still helps me. Doesn't matter how long you watch. You're helping the algorithm. You can swipe away now all you want. I talked about the Middle East for literally 40 minutes straight of this live stream. You guys can guess how old I am. Maybe I'll tell you if you guess right. No right guesses yet. 24. Yes, sir, Juan. Do I really watch stuff about the war? Absolutely. What the hell are you talking about, Red Baron? You're way off. Challenging me to a debate. There's no declared war, so why would I get drafted? There's no declaration of war. I don't support Trump bombing Iran, but I do think it's a really good military strategy if he really is trying to take out weapons of mass destruction. But we've heard that line before. I challenge you to a debate. Join my Discord so we can start a debate. If you want to see my hair so badly, drop a super chat. I'll show you guys. You blindly support Harris. Someone drop a comment, say drop a super chat, everybody. There's no declaration of war now. If you have some question you want me to talking about wokeness, I'm so sick of wokeness and talking about wokeness. Drop a super chat. Thank you. I'll pin that comment. Drop a super chat, guys. Spam it in the comments. Much appreciated. The second one, Willie. The second one. I agree with you, Paul. Jimmy Rowe is actually from a city next to mine. Actually, no, not a city next to mine. About 40 minutes away from a place that I went to high school at. But very close. I've been to Jimmy Rowe's city. Cool YouTuber. I really like his content. Maybe one day I'll collab with him since we're both Florida boys. Fort Myers, Florida. What's up with Detroit right now? Let me know. You were just in Fort Myers, Florida. What were you doing over there? I'm curious to know what you were doing over in Fort Myers, Florida. Detroit's hot today. We got a couple people in here from near Detroit or the outskirts of Detroit. It was hot yesterday. Yeah, it's hot everywhere in the world right now, I think, other than, like Russia. I'm gonna play some content, some videos for you. Let's play some videos about the war. Vacation near there. Where were you vacationing? Thank God I have AC. It's near 100 in North Carolina. Shout out North Carolina. 90 degrees in Pennsylvania. Wow. I have a Discord if you guys want to join. You're welcome to join my Discord, link in bio. It's not a declaration of war yet, I agree. Y'all been to Arizona? It's hot as hell. Yes, I'm MAGA. Miami Dolphins. How big is the Discord? Relatively small, like 50 something people. It's 110 in Michigan? Invite us to your Discord. Well, the link's in my bio. Open link. Never heard of TRT. You can't spell hatred without Democrat. I know how to plant a garden. Yeah, sure. Drop some super chats, guys. You enlist, Franco. You enlist. Potatoes. Apollo is a hater. I'm answering all personal questions only in Super Chat. I can't really tell you about World War III. Maybe, maybe or not. I stream it every day. Thank you for your service. Do I enjoy my audience? Yeah, there's some great people, but there's also lots of trolls. I do not support wars, good sir. Drop a super chat. Thank you. Yes, I do indeed live by myself, Juan. Sure, you can have my address. Please hit the like and subscribe button, guys. Subscribed. Thank you. Ask the Democrats if you ask them if disagreeing with the person will give them PTSD, then yeah, they'll say, yeah, it'll give me PTSD. Just ask the Democrats. We hit 6,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you very much. Just had a check. Much appreciated, everybody. Much appreciated. Thank you, Yuppert. That's slightly weird, but thank you. Amber, we love you. It's just a super chat. If you don't have any money, Amber, because you supported Biden for 4 years, I understand. But you don't got to get salty. Subscribe and like, everyone. 6,000 subscribers. It wouldn't be possible without you guys. No connections are being cut. No ties are being cut. But thank you very much, guys. I might stream a little bit later, but I think that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys maybe a little bit later or tomorrow's stream. I don't have much more to say at the moment. I'm going to watch some videos and eat some dinner. And yeah, we'll talk later, guys. Peace out. Unless someone wants to drop a super chat. If you drop a super chat, we can talk about a new topic. I'll give you guys about a minute or two. There probably won't be any super chats, but we'll see anyway. I'm traveling around the world. It's not noon where I'm at right now, Yuppert. As long as it keeps coming, Choco Dog, I'll never stop asking. Like the Bible says, ask and you will receive. Drop a super chat to keep him fed, boys. Thank you. Am I in Peru? No, I'm in Europe. Super chat, super chat, super chat. Somebody drop a super chat. And I'll keep talking and live streaming. I'll give you guys one more minute. Also, another thing. I just dropped a whole video with my trucker buddy talking about his trucker stories. And also, Trump's new federal law. Truckers must be able to speak English. Go check that video out on my channel. Truckers must be able to speak English now under Trump's new law. So go check that out, guys. Because they're Democrats. That's why they're ruthless. That's why they're ruthless. If you guys have any questions you want me to ask, super chat. For questions, answers, requests, discussions. Alright, guys, I'm logging off. Catch me maybe in 2 hours or something. Maybe I'll stream again. We'll see. It'll be 11 o'clock for me, so maybe we'll see. Thank you, Evan Almighty Revenge, for being the moderator. Thank you for everyone for liking and subscribing. Share the channel. Check out my recent video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. If you want me to answer any questions, I'll give you 30 seconds to drop a super chat. 30 seconds. I'll answer your questions. Super chat. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. No super chat, no personal questions. That's simple. Do you have a super chat? Do you actually have a super chat? I'll give you a minute or two. I don't know if he's trolling or being serious. He said he has a super chat. We'll give him a minute or two. When was the last time you got a super chat? Earlier on this live stream. I don't want your rights taken away. What rights have been taken away? Choco Dog, are you really dropping a super chat? Should I give you another minute or two, or should I end the stream? Because if you drop a super chat, we can talk about whatever you want and continue the stream. I mean, Apollo, it's been successful. It's been pretty successful so far. I appreciate everyone supporting the channel. Really appreciate everyone supporting the channel. All right, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Maybe I'll live stream in 2 hours. We'll see. Have a good lunch. Have a good rest of your Monday. Peace out, guys.